All right. Oh, man, I'm hungry. It's time to get some food. What should we eat? What the? I guess my roommate was tired. I guess I'll let that chill out. On the road, making things happen, social fam. What's going down, buddy? Yeah, it's Monday. It's 7:12 in the morning, and let's get this week's Entrepreneur Setting Achievement Goals episode rolling. If you haven't already done so, subscribe below. Let's go. The gym is done. You know what time it is now, social fam? It's shower time. I hope you liked last week's video. Added some music with that PGA Tour, and I'm gonna try to see if I can, now that I got, so if you don't know, just tuning in, now I'm recording on the iPhone. I'm using MacBook Pro and iMovie, so I'm working on changing things up, speeding things up, slowing things up, adding more music, making these things so much more dope and enjoyable to watch as far as the day in life of Entrepreneur Setting and Achieving Goals, which is now called Entrepreneur Setting and Achieving Goals. Shower time. Boom. Head to toe, ready to go. Time to get to the office. Ready, set, and here we are. News from Smith? No, haven't got any news from Smith. Have you guys got any news from Smith?
Still, huh?
Kieran.
Is that kind of,
What's up, Eli? Good morning.
good morning.
Behind the scenes team.
Such outspokenness is
Listening to that book? Yeah, buddy. The subliminal art of not giving a fuck. Let's check that out. Oh, where is it at? Oh, it's right there. We're flipping flapjacks, having protein pancakes, and putting peanut butter with blue agave syrup on there, cause that's how we roll, social fam. It's Tuesday, and let's get it going today. Behind the scenes here at Supportery, getting all this here done, prospection hot, on the fence, cold, and then goals. Gotta get them done for the week. We got Kieran, we got Carla. Hi, Carla. Hi. We got Eli. What's up, Eli? What's up? Entrepreneur Setting Achieving Goals. It's a gorgeous day, and we're trucking along over here. Well, what's up, social fam? So right now, I am off to Bay East, the Bay East Association.
The destination is on your right.
It's on the right. Bay East should be over there. So I'm gonna go into open text. I guess I go in this plaza. So I'm going to Bay East because I am going to be the marketing director for the V-Run meeting, which is a Friday networking meeting that I go to on a weekly basis. I gotta figure out where
Proceed to the route.
this place is. So let's figure this out and see if I can get some footage while I'm in there.
Keller Williams over in Fremont, and I am the 2017 Tri-Cities Marketing Vice President.
So you know what you were just looking at, social fam? You were just looking at an email that I just sent out. I can't give any details, logistics, specifics on anything about this customer, but what I can say is it's very ironic how people will ignore you, put you on the back burner, and act like you aren't even in existence because they have a priority level. You'll understand, business owners, they have a priority level. If you ever reach out to someone and they're not getting back to you for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, because the priority of you and the person getting back to you is very low on the low end of the totem pole. So it's very interesting how people like to operate and how people like to be. And so basically, long story short, I just put together this email based upon the fact that this customer spent the past 3 months ignoring me because she owes us money. Well, long story short, now she can't get access to some things that she wants to get access to. So now she reaches out to us, gives us a call, doesn't even acknowledge the fact that I've been trying to reach out to her past 3 months. but just says that she needs access to this tool. But too bad she signed a contract, and to get access to that tool, she basically needs to talk about her account and pay her money and get things back on track. So it's just mind-boggling how these real estate professionals run their business. Mind you, I will be writing a book about what goes on in real estate, behind the scenes, what realtors need to know, and also more importantly, what realtors need to know, what the world needs to know about this industry. But anyways, that was my rant and rave. Not trying to do too much of that with these episodes. Want to kind of back it down a little bit. Today is Wednesday, hump day, fantastic day. I got to get back to work, bring on some additional sales. Hope you're having a fantastic day and enjoying this week's episode. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the smoke. Kind of hard to see right here, all the trees, but you can see a little bit of smoke in this area here. But good morning, social fam. Basically, today is Wednesday, and basically wanted to try to think about a couple things because Angela, our relationship manager here at Support RE, is dealing with some issues from the fire, and her brother basically just lost his home, and she's doing anything and everything she can to get back. Left work early yesterday to contribute and to help out, collecting donations and food and things like that to help her family. But how can we help the firefighters? How can we help the firefighters? How can we get back to them and the first responders? So I called a couple people, found an organization that basically runs to help these firefighters and individuals that are basically fighting the fires. So I'm gonna figure out, I don't have too much information right now, I'm gonna figure out what we can do as far as Support RE as a company to get back and support and to help, because I think that there's some things that we can do to support and help. So follow me on my social media for live updates. I'm going to do another clip when I find out more information, so you'll probably already find out that information. If you have any ideas or suggestions on how we can help, please comment below. And it's just sad on all the things that are happening out there in Napa Valley, and I think we could do something to support, help, and ease the pain. Thank you, social fam. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the smoke. Kind of hard to see right here, all the trees, but you can see a little bit of smoke in this area here. But good morning, social fam. Basically, today is Wednesday, and basically wanted to try to think about a couple things because Angela, our relationship manager here at Support RE, is dealing with some issues from the fire, and her brother basically just lost his home, and she's doing anything and everything she can to get back. Left work early yesterday to contribute and to help out, collecting donations and food and things like that to help her family. But how can we help the firefighters? How can we help the firefighters? How can we get back to them and the first responders? So I called a couple people, found an organization that basically runs to help these firefighters and individuals that are basically fighting the fires. So I'm gonna figure out, I don't have too much information right now, I'm gonna figure out what we can do as far as Support RE as a company to get back and support and to help, because I think that there's some things that we can do to support and help. So follow me on my social media for live updates. I'm going to do another clip when I find out more information, so you'll probably already find out that information. If you have any ideas or suggestions on how we can help, please comment below. And it's just sad on all the things that are happening out there in Napa Valley, and I think we could do something to support, help, and ease the pain. Thank you, social fam. I really appreciate you. What's up, social fam? Well, I wish I had an opportunity to do some filming, but I did not. Actually pretty interesting, I'm leaving my aunt's house. So I'm expanding Support RE, and basically as I'm expanding Support RE, bringing in Carla. Carla's another designer that I'll be bringing onto the team, so that's just another, 10 person, almost 11 people now, and that's all my goals. And so Carla knows my cousin and my aunt, and actually both my cousins and my aunt. So I went to go pick up Carla, drop off Carla, had to go see David Azimi to go over some brands that we were developing for him. And David Azimi's on a couple episodes prior back, and there's a sneak peek video that I did prior back if you look at the videos on YouTube. And so we met. Today went over his brands and logos. He was super happy. My other designer is out of the country and kind of dropped the ball, and you got to do what you got to do to expand and grow. and you can't let external influences and external things dictate or dictate the outcome of the success of your business. So rule of thumb, social fam, if you want to run your own business, have good people around you that support you. So now, time to go back to the office, and I gotta get some food. Well, that's random. Looks like the mailman just shoved as much mail possible through our slot just to say, fuck it. I don't have to drop off any mail. I'll just give it all to Support RE. What's up, social fam? NLK3, getting gas right now, taking a little breather to go ahead and put in a little bit of filming time. So basically, want to give you an update. So I ended up for the giving back. I had an idea to give back to the firefighters. So on Facebook, I did a page for basically how can we help the firefighters of Sonoma County. So I did that post. It's on Facebook and it's a group. And so we've already had some individuals give some thoughts and some suggestions. We're thinking about dropping things off on Saturday, which now today's Sunday. This was yesterday. And then also, I just got done with the presentation and appointment, and basically earlier this week I talked a little bit about having the opportunity to be able to support basically a brokerage, and I had this broker owner ask me what I do with $1 million budget. So there's some really big opportunities. We have to work out numbers and logistics and next steps, but we're talking about building a relationship and moving things forward where basically Support RE, we have about 100 agents. We'll go from 100 to 400 agents that will be supporting on our platform, which is going to be amazing. Other than that, the fires kind of getting to me. I'm a little tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna check this gas and get back to the office. So you are looking at the items that we've collected. Basically, we've collected these items within 24 hours. You're looking at all the items that we collected for the firefighters and also for the victims of the Sonoma County fire. We wanted to get some things that were easily being able to be able to reuse, like water. You could basically easily be able to grab and go with that. Reuse the bottles if you wanted to fill those. We got Gatorade. We also got some chips, protein bars, and we also got some toiletries as well. Thinking of items that they could use in regards to quick, easy things that they can grab, go, and things that they will run out on. So this is what we got for the individuals to give you an update. Our relationship manager, Angela Silva, here at Support RE is going to pick these items up and drop them off tomorrow, which is awesome. We also had operations. We also had operations, admin, myself, relationship managers, designers, all come together, help out, and contribute to those in need for the victims of the Sonoma County fire. So just really honored to be able to be a part of trying to help out and be able to give back. What's up, social fam? So I want to talk about something really quick. What I want to talk about is preventative maintenance. Now, these fires are going on right now. They've been going since Sunday, and I've been talking to some people, putting some thoughts together, and I don't understand why people, they woke people up at 3 o'clock in the morning, had everyone evacuate all these fires. No one knows who basically started these fires. And then on top of that, we basically now are dealing with the whole entire East Bay, South Bay, all of these different locations are now dealing with basically, pollution in the air. We're talking about breathing in paint. We're talking about breathing in metal. We're talking about breathing in wood. We're talking about plastic. I mean, all of these different components of things that we're basically breathing in, that's terrible for our health. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're talking about some major serious things here. And it's interesting how people didn't stand their ground, how they didn't even try to put out the fires until now, 3-4 days later, because they want to save lives. Well, get this, social fam. I'm glad that they want to save lives, and lives matter. But think about the bigger picture of hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people all around basically East Bay, South Bay, West Bay, all around California here, from like 100, 200, 300 mile radius around Sonoma County that's now dealing with basically poor air quality, and we're breathing in things that's now going to feed into what? The healthcare for the government to make more money. So why should they spend more money to basically try to put out the fires when they can just say, hey, let's save lives, so all of us are happy that we try to save lives, but then what's going to happen? Then later on, people are going to start having health problems, and that's going to start coming into the media, and this is me predicting what's going to happen here in the very, very, very near future. Mark my words. People are going to start coming back questioning, why is it that there's they won't thought about basically the air quality? Why did we not think about trying to put out the fires First and foremost, that being the number one thing that we should do. Bring out fire hoses, or not fire hoses, but turn on the sprinklers, bring out the hoses, you know, do whatever we can to put as much water on as possible on every single home to basically try to be able to make the whole area not dry but wet to prevent the fucking fires to get as big as they are. I'm sorry, I just need to bring this to the forefront, because you and I are all now affected. If you're watching this video in California, in the East Bay, South Bay, West Bay, you know, the fucking air quality is terrible, and it's gonna be terrible for weeks, months, and who knows how long, because we live in an ecosystem in a big bubble where basically, where's it gonna go? Is it gonna go to outer space? What's gonna happen? You know, we're literally fucking killing ourselves because we're not thinking ahead, and the government's making money from it. All right, social fam, so let's talk about dedication. This is dedication. She's running around her house, doing her thing. Bye! Because she's dedicated. We're going to a wedding today. So, Melissa, Red Zen, stepmom's wedding. I'm over here stretching, and no gym. I go to the gym Monday through Friday now, do cardio Monday through Sunday, but she does cardio 6 days a week, and it's such ingrained in her as far as her routine and being consistent that she's running and exercising around her house, and she has 2 flights of stairs. Let me show you really quick, 2 flights of stairs. So she got these stairs, and then it goes all the way down to the next stairs. So we're getting packed.
bohemian take on country music. I love that.
What's up, social fam? Happy Sunday fun day. I hope you guys have had a fantastic time watching this episode. I gotta get to editing and putting the episode online right now. We got Melissa, Red Zenti, baby girl, helping us out with the weekly food prep and doing a little bit of everything. Excuse me, honey. And so snacking, we're getting it done. Mike Wazana's coming over. We're about to go to the city. We're about to get it done. Subscribe here, next video here. Until next week, thank you so much for your continued support. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I would always love to hear your goals.